Sean O'Malley is an explosive and powerful long-range kickboxer who mostly throws single shots and short combinations. He's one of the best strikers in MMA right now, and the foundations of his striking game are built upon his footwork and his feints. O'Malley is really light and active on his feet. He bounces around laterally and switches stances a lot. This might trick the casual eye into thinking he has elite footwork, but the reality is that he doesn't. O'Malley has shown poor footwork plenty of times throughout the years, particularly when he's been pressured onto the back foot. O'Malley has a habit of retreating in straight lines when he gets pressured. This typically leaves him backed up against the fence, and sometimes when he's forced to retreat quickly, he ends up bouncing off the fence and squaring his hips, leaving himself even more vulnerable to strikes and takedown attempts. O'Malley is also somewhat liable to getting punished for squaring his hips near the fence when he's bouncing laterally on his feet and feinting exits, as you can see here against Aljamain Sterling. O'Malley's footwork is a lot better when he isn't being pressured onto the back foot. He's not a pressure fighter himself, but he is good at combining footwork with feints to have success out in the open. Here we see O'Malley feint a jab to draw out a parry attempt from Chito Vera. O'Malley then steps in and traps Vera's parry in hand before feinting another jab to make Vera shell up and disguise his own steps across to land a straight right to the body. Here we see O'Malley feint a jab to draw out a downwards parry from Vera. He then lands a jab over the top before feinting another jab to make Vera shell up as he steps outside to land another straight right to the body. Once again, here we see O'Malley feint a jab to draw out a parry, feint another one to make Vera shell up, step outside and land a straight right to the body. Here we see O'Malley feint with his lead hand, throw a non-committal 1-2, step through with a stance switch to get inside foot position and land a straight left down the pipe. Feints are a key part of O'Malley's game from both a defensive and offensive perspective. Defensively, his feints help him avoid being pressured back to the fence by forcing his opponents to retreat, and they also help limit his opponent's offensive output. Offensively, his feints help him set up committed strikes and force his opponents backwards. Here we see O'Malley force starting to step back by planting his lead leg and feinting. Here he does it again, but this time with a hip feint and a stance switch. Here we see O'Malley use the double southpaw attack against Thomas Almeida, where he feints the left straight, knowing Almeida will slip his head to the outside, before following up with a left high kick to catch Almeida leaning into it. Here we see O'Malley feint 3 jabs in a row, each of which draw big reactions from Vera, and O'Malley then comes under Vera's left high guard with a straight right to the body. Here we see O'Malley throw multiple lead hand feints, all of which draw big reactions out of Vera once again. A few seconds later, O'Malley throws another lead hand feint, expecting Vera to drop his right hand again. He then follows up with a spinning high kick that hits Vera's shoulder.